Hi, welcome to the Pretty in the City podcast. I'm Hope James Fifield, your host. If you are watching this on my YouTube channel, I got a professional mic, so those of you listening on the podcast apps, hopefully the sound quality sounds amazing, but if you're literally looking at me right now, I have this cute pink mic, but it needs to be close to my mouth, and I didn't think that through, so it's on some yoga blocks right now. So, doing what we gotta do. I wanted to kind of talk about cozy girl autumn and some fall inspired wellness. I am gonna touch on like a bajillion different things right now, some fall favorites, some work I've gotten done, just a little bit of everything, even going into food. We're not missing a spot. I want to talk about style and clothes and outfits and random ass shit that I get way too in my head about. Like, I think about my outfits way too much and like what my style is and like trying to put a label on my style and this and that. And I am very much like a Barbie pink girl, obviously. I'm a pink mic, but I am trying to be more into like the clean girl aesthetic. I'm much more inspired by like the New York City vibes and everything now, even my home. I'm trying to make, I'm not gonna say minimalistic because that's not realistic for me, but more like, I don't know, less pink, more neutrals. And when we lived in our apartment, in our studio apartment, it was very much more like shabby chic, like pink and white. And I'm kind of getting out of that granny stage in my life. And that's just important for me to share. Sometimes I feel like I have to decide what style I am and stick to one style and like choose specific outfits based on that. And then I also circle back and think about like, well, what would Carrie Bradshaw wear on Sex and the City? She would not choose just one style. She's just out there. She does whatever she wants. So sometimes I have to like remind myself of that, but it's really hard whenever you're like trying to keep up with like an Instagram aesthetic and this and that. And like, I'm really bad at aesthetics, but we're trying. Anyways, I'm getting much more into the neutrals. Like, obviously, if you can see me, I'm wearing the I think it's oatmeal heather or oatmeal aloe yoga long sleeve sports bra. And I just think that is so genius. A long sleeve sports bra. Like, thank you. My boobs are being held in, even though they're non-existent. And I've got long sleeves. It looks really sleek. I don't know. I'm just really into it. I'm going to get a few more colors. And then I was going to get the matching like jogger sweatpants, but I had a color similar that went with it from Target last year. So we're rolling with it. Something else I've been really loving. So like, I'm like, sometimes I'm like, I want to just be all dolled up. I want to be dolled up to go nowhere sometimes. Like, I'm such a homebody. I don't really go out to eat a lot. And that's because I'm like allergic to everything. I'm allergic to dairy and poultry. So like, dairy is put into everything. Like, I'm not gonna die, but like, depending on what it is, I'll either get sick from it, or like if I have like butter or something here and there in something, like trace amounts, my skin will break out on my shoulders and back. So like, it won't kill me if I have like trace amounts of dairy inside of something, and if I have a whole bunch of that, then my skin will break out. But like, if I went to a coffee shop and ordered a latte with almond or oat milk and they put real milk in it, I would be able to taste the difference. But if for whatever reason I couldn't and I drank even half of it, I would feel like I need to throw up. And I would, because I wouldn't want that in my system. I don't want to feel sick. Whenever I first realized I had food allergies and was like doing an elimination diet, and I would have certain things, it was like instantly I would puke. not instantly, I could typically make it to a bathroom, but like one time I was walking around the mall just shopping, and while I was shopping, I got a bubble tea, and I asked if it was, you know, dairy free. So I feel like it's a lot more common now for things to be dairy versus not, and a lot of people don't understand what you're asking whenever you ask for dairy free, but it definitely had dairy in it, and I definitely had to run to the bathroom and like projectile vomit in the public bathroom. So like, yeah, going off on a tangent, but like, I don't know, I'm just like really into the athleisure, like I like tight things, but I also love like an oversized moment. So I'm just really trying to embrace like this Hailey Bieber clean girl aesthetic style this fall. I even just got like an oversized black blazer to wear with like a black leggings and sports bra workout set. So it's like chic, but also like I'm into wellness and workout and stuff. And like something else I'm really struggling with is my hair is so short. I was completely like platinum blonde last year, like right at this time. I had gotten it done, and I'd gotten it done professionally, but I'm very much a DIY girl. Most of the time when I get my hair done, it's never what I envision. And I did partially go to beauty school. And with all the YouTube videos and everything out there now, I typically just do it myself. And I'd rather, you know, only spend money on the product and maybe it take a few times to get where I want it than like spend hundreds of dollars and it not be what I want at all. I think we've all been there where you go to get your hair done and it's not what you want. And twice I voiced it to two separate stylists after they did my hair that it wasn't what I wanted. And one, like I felt scammed, and then the second one, like she was just like blowing me off basically. So I took matters into my own hands, and then I went light, and then I added some, and then I lightened it, and then I added some color. Did that several times, so my hair was like fried. So I did have to get like more of a chop than I wanted, but like the entirety of my hair was at stake. So, and it's closer to my natural color now. I have some roots growing in, and I realized that my hair isn't as reddish gold. I naturally have auburn hair, and it's not quite looking like that as it's growing out. So I'm not sure if my hair color has changed over the years. I did notice I have like a bunch of gray hair already, so maybe that's just like hereditary. I know my mom started graying at a young age and she colored her hair, so maybe I'll just start like, I don't know, some sort of balayage, like with a rooted look. I don't know, we'll see. But something that like literally will bring me to tears is like what my hair looks like. I'm a very vain person, so I put a lot of my mental health goes into my appearance. And so like I like myself with really long hair, and I have hair extensions and all of that, but to like do that every day is way too much. And then I was putting too much pressure on myself to like show up perfectly hair extension, face on, like dolled up for social media, and that wasn't working for me either. I even, like, for the past 3 weeks up until this week, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be okay with pale skin. In the summer I naturally get darker, but like throughout the year, even in the summer, I love to fake tan. I love to be a bronzed, fake tanned bitch all the time. You can ask my husband, it gets everywhere. And I was like, oh, that just is like really high maintenance. Like, I'm being ridiculous. And so for the first time since like freshman or sophomore year of high school, I actually purchased foundation that like was pale. Like my skin tone that didn't match my fake tan skin. And that was just, and then I was like, okay, and then like I've got really long and thick lashes, not these are still fake because I'm greedy, but I was like, let's just try for like a more natural look. And it was just like too many things changing at once, I think. Because I went from, I was like, okay, I've got short hair that's also just like basically my natural color to, so I've got like shorter hair, which I already am like not the biggest fan of, but I'm making it work and I'm growing it out and I'm taking vitamins, the whole nine. And then pale, like my pale skin that I wasn't feeling. I like my fake skin, my fake tan skin, and not putting fake lashes on. I was like not feeling myself at all. So I was like, you know what? We've got the hair. Maybe now that we've got the tan, because even like fake tanned, I'll spray some tan water on my face too at night before bed, and then I like wake up and I'm like much more colorful and glowy and bronze. That instantly made me feel better even without makeup. So maybe that's what I'll try next, is just have fake tan skin and then just do like mascara with the rest of my face on. But like, I don't know, I'm really high maintenance. Other high maintenance girls get it, I guess, but I definitely went way too much clean girl aesthetic too quickly, where like I'm not a minimal makeup girl, I'm maximum, like, yes. So just random struggles that not everyone has to deal with, but I put a lot of, I don't know, I love my appearance and I love to be high maintenance, I guess. It just takes time. Another brand I am loving right now for Cozy Girl Autumn is Skims. I, right after my wedding, bought like a waffle set, and it wasn't really the best color, that like I shouldn't have gone with that color, but it was really comfortable, and actually I'm thinking about wearing it again now that I'm kind of more into neutrals. It's like a naked color, if that makes sense. Anyways, I'm loving the Soft Lounge Boyfriend Boxers. I have a light heather gray, and then I got the matching Boyfriend long sleeve shirt, and I've been loving sleeping in those, lounging in those. And then I just ordered a dark heather gray version too, so that's coming in the mail, and I'm excited for that because those boxers are like my new favorite thing to sleep in. And also the Skims pajama set I also have in gray. She's going hard with them neutrals. Gray, light gray, dark gray, black. I got the long sleeve, long pants Skims gray pajama set, and I have not worn pants to sleep in since like elementary school, and these seriously, like I just go to sleep with them on, like full set. I'm in them, so I need those in a few more colors too. And I love the boxers, and I think what is changing in my head for me is that they're boxers, they're not biker shorts, because I don't love biker shorts on myself. I think so many people are so cute in pulling them off. I'd rather have a full legging, but the soft lounge, like the soft fabric, and like it kind of rolls up and can be like a booty short too. So I think I like that too, where it's not like an actual biker short, but I love it. And also I think the biker short comes out of a little bit of trauma from when I was a kid, because I grew up like very strict Christian homeschool vibes, and like we could not wear short shorts. Like even like maybe if they touched where your fingertips were, like down your leg, you know? We always had to wear like biker shorts. We wouldn't have even been allowed to wear those because those were too tight or whatever, too revealing. Eye roll. But like the Bermuda shorts, they're basically jean shorts or like capris. I don't know, that sort of thing. I think also kind of comes from like I used to have to wear that sort of thing, and now I'm like the least modest person, out of rebellion 100%, but like I'm like little butt cheek showing, little tit showing, like yes, that's my vibe, but also make it cozy. Okay, so the reason my hair is more of my natural color is because I really wanted to get pregnant this fall, and I'm actually currently in that 2-week wait period. We will know in 2 weeks, and I'm like at this panic moment where I'm like, I've wanted a kid all summer. I know I'm gonna make a great mom. I know Carter's gonna make a great dad, but I'm like having this panic where I'm like, oh my gosh, do I want this right now? Should I have opened a business first? Should I focus more on this right now? And I'm just like out of my mind. So this podcast is also helping me distract myself and focus on other things. So you can't dye your hair whenever you're pregnant, or you're like not supposed to. So I wanted it to just be like less of a hassle to like grow out weird. So I just did basically my natural color, even though my natural color is now changed on me. Great. Something else I wanted to do just in case I did get pregnant. I got a lip flip. I've never had any injections before, and I really wanted filler, but I thought I'd try lip flip first because that's just 3 little injections, and just in case like it was too much filler or something, I didn't want it to look crazy. So I did the lip flip, which is Botox in your upper lip, and it like flips your lips out a little bit, only on the top. And it just kind of gives you a more pouty look. It's something that like only you would really notice like with before and after pictures, or someone like my husband who like sees my lips all the time. So he was like really worried because I swear all he sees is like botched lips and stuff. So he was like, I hope it makes you happy. Like, I don't really want you to have fish lips. And I was like, you know, fish lips is like the vibe I was going for. So no, of course I don't want fish lips. So this isn't filler, it just like makes your muscles relax, so it like pulls them out and makes them look poutier. And on one side of my lip, in one corner, it was like down, or it was like inside my mouth a little bit more, and it wasn't even, so she put that side injection in like a specific spot a little farther up, so it helped flip that out a little bit more and make it even. And I'm gonna have the before and after pictures on my Instagram at Pretty in This City Hope. And I will also have it in a separate vlog showing the whole experience. And it wasn't painful. I didn't have any numbing. I had an little ice pack before they did the injection. It was not bad at all. It does feel like, if you've ever had dental work done or you had your mouth numbed in any way, you don't have this like control, like you can't feel it. Like if you're numbed, you can't feel your like lips, and you like don't quite have control over them. Well, it's similar to that feeling, but you do have feeling. Like I can feel my lips and everything, and I mean I have control, but it's like less, like I have to like fight it a lot more. So a few people gave me like, not advice, but like told me what it felt like beforehand. That like, oh yeah, like drinking out of a straw is kind of more difficult and feels kind of funny, and that's true, but if you just use your teeth to like hold the straw in place, that's like a non-issue. But something that I didn't really, I mean, there's no way to consider these things or know how you're going to react until you've already had it done, but eating off of a spoon, I have no like strength or control of my upper lip to even like scrape food off of a spoon. So it's like I had to turn the spoon upside down to like get food off of a spoon. And mouthwash was weird. So like I don't have a tight enough seal in the front. So like when your mouth, like if you use mouthwash, you've got to like keep your head back, and if you want to brush, if you want the mouthwash in the front of your teeth, like be over the sink, because it just like either like seeps out. My dog Coco like loves to give me kisses right on my mouth, and normally I like just keep my mouth closed and I just let her kiss my lips, but I don't have a tight enough seal, and she can stick her tongue right into my mouth. So that's been an experience as well. But like I'm really glad I did it before, again, I got pregnant, because that's just something else I wanted to try. Back to fake tanning for a second. I do self-tanning mousse at home by myself, and I have my husband do my back. It used to be my sister that did my back, and then she trained him, and now he does it for me whenever I ask. He's a really great husband like that. But I use the Loving Tan. I use I think it's called Maximum. It's like for experienced tanners. And I've actually been doing like a really light layer of that, because I have white sheets. I wear a ton of light clothing. It's less sticky. Like it just, that was my happy medium with wanting to fake tan a lot more versus, and like not putting it on as thick. Cause like I was like, okay, I was pale for 3 weeks. Like I might as well just have like a lighter color. For me, I understand that I'm probably dark in a lot of people's case. But another way that I keep like a good fake tan going and being lower maintenance is after the shower, I lotion my body every single night with whatever lotion I have, but I've actually been taking different like dark tanning serums and I will dump it into the bottle and mix it up so that whenever I go to use lotion, it doesn't feel any different and it just helps keep the maintenance and the color in between like using a mitt and mousse. Okay, some fitness things I am loving at the moment is the sauna. Again, you guys, I sound like a broken record before I get pregnant, but I've been like loving the sauna and getting back into the sauna this summer and fall. I go to the YMCA and they have like a co-ed wooden sauna, but I actually have the opportunity to go to an infrared sauna this week, so I'm definitely going to be trying that. It's like a little pod like thing and you like lay in it for 30 minutes. Tell me why I almost said 30 hours. Yeah, yikes. So I've been like loving the sauna. I love to get in the sauna. I've not tried a pod version of a sauna yet. I'm excited to try it, but one of the reasons I really love the sauna where it's like a whole room is I can stand up and stretch and sit down and stretch my body and my muscles that are already sore. So I'm like I'm sweating, it's hot, so my muscles are more loose and I can get that deeper stretch and it helps with recovery and soreness a lot easier and like helps it better. Something I actually got the opportunity to do today was finally try a reformer Pilates class, and that was so fun. I love those like long lean muscles, and some of my favorite workouts include like working your muscle and stretching. So that helped, the reformer itself like kept my posture very good, made me stay in positions and have good form, get into deeper stretches. It was just like a fun, different kind of workout. I've never done anything like that, and so that was a really fun experience. I went to Shine Pilates in Lexington. You should look them up on Instagram too if you're interested. Okay, let's talk about winding down, and no, let's not. Next, I'm going to talk about some like products and wellness, I don't even know what to call it, that I've been doing. So while I'm in the shower, I'm a night shower, so I prefer more like calming, vanilla, warm, musky, lavender scents at night, and I have like a whole shower routine, okay? So I wanted to say a few of my favorite products. I just found this at Lush. It's the new Sticky Dates Shower Gel. I've been really liking that one. It smells really, really sweet. I like the Rose Shower Gel mixed with L'Occitane Shower Oil. I mix those two together in my hand and it's like this warm, rosy, almondy scent, and it's so indulgent. And then I also like to use Lush Shower Gel in Sleepy, and I also have the Sleepy lotion too, and that's like sweet lavender, and that like really is like aromatherapy, time to calm down. I have a whole night routine. Like my night routine is more important than my morning routine. While I am in the shower, I just found this like at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. It is a dry brush that's like a handheld dry brush, and it has these like little knobs on it that like help massage and get into like cellulite, your lymphatic system and everything. But you can also use it wet. I've had a dry brush for years and I use it less often than I would like because it's a whole thing to get naked, dry brush my whole body, take a shower, do everything I already do in the shower, and then get out and use my other lymphatic drainage tools and like body sculpting stuff, that I was like, this is like too much. I'm like getting annoyed. So being able to do that in the shower with my shower gel or like a sugar scrub has been like a time saver and that much better. I would also like to say that when I get in the shower, literally every single night, I take my iPad into the shower and put it on the top shelf of my little product shelf thing, and I watch like YouTube videos, Netflix, whatever show I'm watching, because I have to constantly be stimulated. I get so bored so easily, and that way I'm like, okay, I'm actually getting everything I need to do in the shower done, and after the shower, like putting lotion on, doing my skincare and everything. I have ADHD. I do not take medication for it, and lately I've been like, you know, maybe I should talk to somebody about this, because it is kind of like, I take a whole iPad in with me to shower. I don't know, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, now, I'm big into wellness, and I'm also really into like wellness food, and I think you can make any food like healthy or wellness related with the correct mindset. I'm very much French women don't get fat, daily indulgences. Like, I don't have like this strict regime. I do have food allergies, which helps me eat a little bit healthier. But some of my favorite things right now is the dough cookie dough, DEUX, and the Skinny Confidential, one of my favorite influencer podcast bloggers. They just did a collab, and you guys, you know, I ordered the little set that comes with 3 things of cookie dough, a bag, a spoon, a face oil, and whatnot. And I ordered it, and my husband texted me. He said, "Did you just buy something?" And I said, yeah. He said, "What was it?" I said, cookie dough. And he said, I was like, "It's vegan cookie dough. I can have it, blah, blah, blah." He was like, "You spent $85 on cookie dough?" And I was like, "Oh, it's more than cookie dough. Don't worry about it." But anyways, they do collabs with some fun people now that I've found them. But the pink frosting Skinny Confidential collab is delicious, and I had to order that online. There's only certain flavors that you can get in store, and I've only found the dough cookie dough at one store. It's the Fresh Market, and I've tried the chocolate brownie, the birthday cake, and then obviously the Skinny Confidential one. And I have to say, I like the Skinny Confidential and the birthday cake one the best. I think maybe because they have sprinkles in them. And I'm more of like a vanilla birthday cake, that kind of like vibe over chocolate anyways. So those are amazing. People ask me what's in them, and I'm like, it's enhanced vegan cookie dough. I know it's got ashwagandha in it, like it's other vitamins. And if you are not used to, if you're not used to vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free alternative things, it's not like traditional cookie dough, so just get that out of your head right now. But it's like this delicious treat. I don't know, I like it. You can eat it raw and you can bake it. I have not even tried to bake it yet because I'm a cookie dough kind of girl, but I am gonna try to cook it, I'm gonna bake it tonight for me and my husband to try, and I might even like bake some and then put some of the raw cookie dough in the middle and make like a little cookie sandwich and see how that is, because then it's like 2 different textures. I don't know, I'm gonna try it, we'll see how it goes. Also, right now, manifesting a future Pretty in the City dough collab. That would be ideal. I already have flavor ideas in mind. Okay. Something else that it's like so nice for fall and winter, I love soup. Love soup. And I feel like the very traditional, iconic soup is chicken noodle soup. Well, I'm allergic to chicken. I'm allergic to poultry. So what I do, a few years ago, me and Carter whipped this up, is we make a rosemary lemon soup. And it's it's not like chicken noodle, but we take either like a pre-made vegetable bone broth, no, a veggie broth, or I will make a bone broth out of like pork bones that I can consume because I can't have like chicken or turkey, I can't have poultry bones. So I will make my own bone broth, and then as the base, and then I will do like from the farmer's market, like a sweet candy onion chopped up, carrots, celery, kale, a bunch of kale, tons of fresh squeezed lemon, and a bunch of rosemary, and that hits the spot. It is so nice. Carter even loves it, and he can eat meat too, but also he was raised by like a hippie, so we like he is fine with eating like weird experimental food. But yeah, that's definitely one of our favorites. And it's just like packed full of veggies, so it's like a hot salad. You're just eating a hot salad and getting that like comfy cozy feeling. And whenever we make soup or like a vegan chili, I love to do a vegan grilled cheese. I like to do sourdough slices, and then I take the tree line garlic and herb. I don't know if it's cream cheese or like soft cheese spread, whatever. I will do that, and I will also take a chow, like white cheddar slice. Also, back to the dairy-free thing, none of this stuff melts like cheese that has dairy in it. So my suggestion is do not put a bunch of cheese on something. Like if you're making a cheese pizza with dairy-free cheese, or you're making a grilled cheese, don't do thick amounts, because it kind of turns into like this slimy thick paste that is not appealing to anyone. So that's why I like to do the cream cheese or nut soft cheese, whatever it is, with like a little bit of the chow. I put that on the sandwich. I butter both sides of the bread with Earth Balance butter, because that's dairy free. And we put it on like the George Foreman grill we have, and it's like a panini press basically. And then once that's out, I plate everything really cute. And with that vegan grilled cheese, I love Trader Joe's sweet chili sauce. I actually just tried that sauce, but they also have like this sweet pepper jelly, and they taste very similar. I like to dip my vegan grilled cheese sandwich in that sweet pepper jelly, because now I'm having so many different textures and flavors that go very well together, and I'm still getting my grilled cheese experience, but I'm not like having dairy. I don't know. It's a thought. You really should try it. Okay, last things I want to talk about, because I just got them in and I'm really excited about it, are the Nespresso flavors I just got in that I'm loving for fall, and the creamers I use. So I always do my coffee in the mornings. I do a little bit of Vital Proteins, vanilla collagen, and some of Sakara Life's metabolism boosting powder, and like I do like a little scoop. Like I swear to God, you guys, I put so many like vitamins and supplements in every single thing I eat. I don't know if it's necessary, but I feel great. Probably gonna live forever. Anyways, the Nespresso flavors that I just got are the Paris Espresso, and it comes in this cute black and white checked little pod. We have the original, so it's like the smaller capsules, pods. I don't know. My all-time favorite is the vanilla eclair. I've got the pumpkin spice cake, the Chero. It's like on their website, it's like sweet, tastes like sweet biscuit or something, and that appealed to me. So I got that one. And then the creamers I love, because you guys, I'm still allergic to dairy, are the Chobani dairy-free caramel macchiato flavor and the silk dairy-free brown sugar flavor. I do like to get a pumpkin spice here and there, but I can get a little pumpkin spice out some of the time, and like my morning coffee ritual is very sacred to me. So I like to have it like pretty much the same all the time. That's why I got like the pumpkin spice cake coffee, and then I can like do like the caramel macchiato creamer with it, and it's like the same but like a little bit different because we've still got the pumpkin spice. I don't know. And I would like to state, for whatever reason, I'm like sensitive to dairy, or like allergic, but not in an anaphylactic way, but it is all-encompassing dairy. It's not I'm not lactose intolerant. A great experiment I ran on myself this spring, unintentionally. I really wanted cottage cheese. I had an insane craving for cottage cheese, and so I was like, a vegan cottage cheese, like dairy-free cottage cheese, if it exists, it's probably disgusting, and I honestly haven't found a vegan one to buy. I'm sure I could make it, but how good is that actually going to be too? I got a lactose-free cottage cheese because I was like, well, hey, maybe it is only lactose. Maybe I can eat this. And y'all, I'm not even kidding you. Oh, it's disgusting that I just said y'all. I hate saying that. Makes me sound so Kentuckian. Imagine like I'm from Kentucky or something. Anyways, it hit the cottage cheese craving. You know, I literally had a bowl of it, not a large bowl, just like a proper serving of it every day for literally like 4 weeks, a month. And I had some intense like cysts on my back, and one really big one inside of my armpit, because that's how my body deals with dairy. Like that's how I expel what my body doesn't want me to have, is like out of my skin. And it doesn't even come out on my face. It comes out on my back and like shoulders and my armpit now, apparently. So that is how I was like, yep, it's dairy, it's not just the lactose. So there you go. Thank you all for listening. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye, dolls.